Hi everyone. Now today let's we begin electricity consumer details table. So we need to create a electricity consumer details table in our personal developer instance. So I already in our previous video I already explained that what is the project and what kind of the steps we need to take to create this project. I already explained, right? So continuation of that video. Now let's we go with a creation of a table, right? So electricity consumer table, we need to create it. And before that, before creating this table in our personal developer instance, first of all, I want to just check the update set. I want to just keep one update set for this project, right? Every time if you want to just go with any kind of the creation of your requirement or any projects, if you want to create it, definitely you can create one update set and then you can continue your project, right? And now let's we go with a keeping of update set. I'm going to just click on all and a local update sets. Okay, so in that local update set, I want to just keep it as a one update set name, that is a electricity project, right? So I'm going to just click on new. So I want to keep one update set. So what is the update set name? Electricity bill project, right? Yes or no? So electricity, okay, electricity bill project. So this is the updates that I'm going to just keep it and simply I'll submit and make current. Then so these updates it has to appear perfectly and ready to run now onwards. Now you can see that so recording options will be ready to appear in electricity bill project. Now I'll start creating of a table, right? So I'm going to just click on all and now so creating of a table. So now I'm going to just type there is a tables in my left navigators. Where is the system definition? I want to create one table for that. So what kind of the requirements and everything we need to so create it. Now I'm going to just create on a new button. So whenever I'm going to click on new button, one empty form has to open. And now I'm going to just give the table name. What is the table name you need to provide? So in our requirement, the table name is the electricity consumer details. I want to just use the electricity consumer details. So same table name only I'm going to provide. So electricity consumer table details, right? When I'm going to just type, there is a click on tab in our keyboard directly. So electricity consumer details backend name is showing now. And see here, electricity consumer details are there. Now I'm going to just provide the menu name is electricity project. So electricity project or otherwise electricity bill project, no problem. So bill project I given and no extensions of tables. And see, now I'm going to just create the labels. So columns we need to create it. What kind of the columns are present now? As of now, IRDA version is there, right? I'm going to just IRDA version. I want to just use that copy. I'm going to paste it here. And what is a version? What is a IRDA version? Is a type is a integer, right? Now I'm going to mention that is a integer. Just I'm using the integer. And then next column is so SBM ID. So just simply I'm going to copy this SBM ID. I'm going to just use that. This is a string, right? So I'm going to use a string. I'm going to use the string. And next one is a ERO. So ERO is a what is that? It is a integer. So integer, I can mention that integer. And here after, what is the next one? SEC. So actually these are all are, there is a by default consumer can have these details, right? SEC and integer, this is also integer. So integer we need to just keep it in this area. And now next we'll go with a GRP. Okay, GRP. And what is a string? It is a string. And listen, I'm going to use that string is a maximum length is a one only. So that's the reason I'm going to use it is a one. Maximum length is a one. So grp, and then requirement is a cycle. So next one is a cycle. So that cycle I'm going to just paste it here, and see here that is a string is a, this is a string and maximum 2. Okay, this is also string and it will accept only 2 values. That's enough. And area is a string. So area, I'm going to just paste it here, and it is also string. And this is a maximum length is a, this maximum length of this field is a 40. So by default it is a 40, but I'm just using the 40. And USCNO number, so just now I'm going to use it. So USO number, USCNO number, just I'm using in this area. I'm going to paste it here, and it is a string. So that is the to auto populate, right? So string, I'm using the string, and it is auto populate, means after that I will give it to you. So SCNO and SCNO also. So SCNO also, it is also, I think it is a string, right? Just I'm using, it is also string, and it is not auto populate, I think so. And then next one is a name. So name I'm going to mention in this area, name, consumer name, right? So name, and it is also string. So now I'm using the string. And the next one is a address. So address, I'm going to copy here, that is it, I'm going to paste that address, and it is also string. So next one, category, so like a cat, so it is also string. So category, and it is also string, it will be. And then next one is a face. Okay, so face, I'm going to use this, I'm going to paste it to face, and what it will be, it is a integer. So integer, just I'm using the integer in that face. And what is that maximum length means, that is a maximum is a 1 only. So that's it, enough. And next one, phase after, what is the next one, we can use, there is a load in kilowatts. So load in kilowatts, what is that, it is a integer only, integer. So next one, str code, just I'm using str code. See, str code is a string. And next one, so poll number also there, poll number, I'm going to use the poll number, it is also string. That's it, enough. Okay, so that's enough. I'm going to use some of the informations, enough. This is a table with the fields I just created. Okay, this is the first table, I'm going to create it, right? Okay, in this area I'm going to save this record. First of all, I want to just save. Okay, I'm going to simply submit the record. So electricity consumer details table has to create. So in this, which is a by default, it can try to just like a auto populate or anything. I'm going to just mention now. So first of all, I want to open electricity consumer details again. And now you can see that I want to see that form, how the form has to appear. So that's the reason I want to just click on show form. Simply when I'm going to click on show form, so this is the form. I want to just make it as a little bit nice, and I'm going to make it a little bit different. So how we'll make it and everything, I will show it to you, right? So now I'm going to make it, right click on that header and configure and form design. So whenever I'm going to create the form design, I want to make it little bit different. So okay, so according to my information, first of all, I want to keep it as a USC, like a number, right? USCNO number is the upper one. So then next one is a name I'm going to mention in this area, and next one, like a address, also we need to mention address in this area, and next one is a SCNO number. I'm going to just keep it in this area. Enough. So remaining all are same as this. Don't worry about it, right? So we are going to mention this user record, like a consumer record we are going to mention, and USC number has to auto populate, right? So that's the reason we are going to utilize, and the USC number should be, it is a read only. Okay. So that's the reason I want to make it as a USC number. Okay. And so a USC number should be, I'm going to keep it in this read only. That's enough. Just okay. That's fine. And SCNO is also mentioned. Not a problem. I'm going to save. So now this is a one table has to create. So one table was created with this area. So now you can see this is a USC number is a read only. SCNO number we need to mention or something. We need to just use any of the number, anything. So based on that particular USC number or anything, right? I want to create some of the details. So dumbly I want to create some records because we need to utilize in another tables also. That's the reason I want to create some dummy tables. Okay, so these tables are not included in your update set. That is very, very important. You can keep in your mind because of the reason. So I'm going to create the records, not for anything, right? So that's the reason. So I want to create some of the records now. So what is a record? First of all, before creating the record, first of all, you see that this is the auto populate number I need to see. So that's the reason how to get the auto populate number. So I'll go to my table again. I'll go to table. So where is the table? Consumer table. electricity electricity consumer table. I'll go to the here, and the USCNO is there now. Simply click on USCNO, and now you can make it as a advanced review. Click on advanced review, and then you are going to just use this one, like a default value should be use dynamic default and get next padded number. So get next padded number, and simply you can update it. So that's enough. So one record has one, okay, updations has to appear, and now I want to just use the number maintenance. So where is the number maintenance? Number maintenance, I will just show the number maintenance, and now in this number maintenance I want to use the new one. Okay, so what is the table? Electricity consumer details, right? Electricity consumer details table, and prefix is a, if any prefix we need to utilize, you can use the prefix. So as of now I don't want to use any kind of the prefix, so simply I'm going to leave that. And if the number will start with a 10,000, and how many digits will be used, means 7 digits is enough. So simply I'm going to click on submit. Enough. So numbers should be started with a 10,001 or 10,002, like this numbers it will be ready to appear. So anything you can see, I'm going to just open again, that is a electricity consumer details, electricity bill project, electricity consumer details. Now I'm going to open new record. So what is that? 0010001 is USC number has created. Okay, now I'm going to use that 0001 only. So name of the person is a, for example, just some records I'm going to create it. Name is a Ramakrishna. Ramakrishna. So Ramakrishna, and address is a Hyderabad, and IRDA version, for example, IRDA version is at 12, anything just you can use. ERO is there, ERO, so double two, 13 I given just any number, I'm going to use a one model bill. So in your home, if you have any bill, so you better to use that bill, and then you can use it. And GRP is a M. Just I'm using the GRP is a M, and a category I'm going to use. So what is the category? It will be there in my bill. What is the category will be present? Category is a, yes, I think it is a 1B. Okay, cycle is there. What is the cycle I want to use? Cycle. So cycle T, cycle. And next one is a load in kilowatts. How many loads are there? So 3 kilowatts. So section, um, and if any, just simply I'm going to use a section. So what is a section? Section is a, we used as a section, I think cycle is a M1 will be there. Just a minute, M1, and section will be there. Section should be so 152, and pole number also there. The pole number is also I'm going to mention in this area. Pole number is a DK oblique 12 oblique, so 12. So area, so what is the area according to your like a area wise, you will get that information. What is the area is a T circle. So just simply I'm using that all the details, dummy details I'm using. Phase is a like a first phase, and SBM ID is also there. SBM ID is a 780. Okay, D7 AL 6P. Okay, this is a SBM ID given, and STR code is also there. STR, what is the STR code? STR code is a SS hyphen. STR code is a 193. That's it, enough. So these are the record I'm going to submit. I'm going to create it, because see, dummy records we required. For example, we need to test anything. So these dummy records are not included in your update set. That's the reason configuration items only it will be recorded. So no problem at all. I'm going to just save that record. I'm going to save one Ramakrishna consumer details, right? Simply, I want to just open the Ramakrishna consumer details simply. You can just see that. So that information has to appear in this area. Okay. So this is a creation of an electricity consumer details. So I want to make it as a, so first one is a SCNO number. So that's the reason in a gear icon, I want to use the SCNO number. I want to use in this area. So yes, that's fine, enough. See that 001 double triple 0 1 is a starting of the what does it means, like a, so consumer number SC and O number is present in this area. So from this number only we are going to identify the customer, so identify the consumer, so those who are presented. Okay, now so one table has created perfectly, and now let's we go with a creation of another table. So another table is also there. So we are going to create one another table. So how it should be, I'll show it to you. And what is the table name? Next one, that is a table name is a electricity bill. Another table is also present. Now I want to just create another table with a different type of fields, right? Now next one is a bill, electricity bill table. I want to create the new table. So tables, so system definition tables are there. I want to create the new table and simply click on new. And now I'm going to just use the table name is a electricity bill, right? I want to use this name only. Okay, I'm going to copy. And if you want this, what does it means documentation? If you want this documentation, I'm going to upload in my WhatsApp channel. You can better to so join in my WhatsApp channel. So link will be given in your description. In our channel description, I'm going to provide the WhatsApp channel link. You can join in that channel. So definitely these documentation will I'm going to post in that area. Okay. So I'm going to bill number is also there. You can copy and paste it here like this. So bill number will be there. So bill number type is a what is a type, and it is a string, and it should be auto populate again, right? So string, it is a string, and then after that bill number, after what is the next one, US and USC NO number, right? I'm going to use this US NO number. And what is the reference? So reference I'm going to utilize. What is the reference table? Electricity consumer details, right? Electricity consumer details table we are going to reference. And the next one, USCNO, and previous bill date is also I'm going to mention in this area. So bill date, and it is a date, read only. Date should be read only, and afterwards we can keep that is a read only. And previous bill reading is also there. So previous bill reading also I'm going to mention in this area. I'm going to just use that date also. This is also date. Okay. And next one is a present bill date. Oh, I think it is a not for that date. Reading is different. Reading is not for date, like integer, right? So integer, and next one is a what is it? Present bill date. Present bill date. This is a date. So date, and the next one is a next one present bill reading. So present bill reading, I'm going to keep it here. So it is also integer. So next one is a units. How many units are consumed? So now it is also integer. Logic will write afterwards, right? So I want to create the fields first of all, units, and then after that the days will also be present. So we need to copy the dates, and see that dates is a integer only because we need to calculate it. So integer, and then next one, energy charges. See, this is also logic will write afterwards. So we need to use energy charges, and now let's we see here, energy charges. Then next one is a energy charges. We need to use that integer only. That's it, enough. So integer. So that's fine. Everything will be good. And now fixed charges are there. So fixed charges. So this is also integer. We need to mention in this area. Integer. Next one, consumer charges. Consumer charges. So it is also integer. If you want to write, there is a currency also, you can write it, but just I'm not using the currency or anything. Simply I'm using this integers only. Next one is the ed, integer. Ed, integer. And next one is a edint. So this is a maybe it is a additional charges, I think so. So I'm using this. This is also integer. Just a minute. Integer. So next one is a additional charges. So additional charges. This is also, I think it is an integer, right? Integer. Next one is a total amount, right? So total amount. So it is also, I think it is an integer. Okay. And next one is a last paid, and you can see that add from energy. This is a logic we'll write afterwards, right? Last paid means a date. So last paid. So date we need to get. Okay. So date, and the last paid, after last paid amount is also we need to include. So I think it is a, in this table we need to write more logic, right? So integer, every field can have the logic. So see here, due date is also there. So due date, so date only, that's fine. And the next one is a disconnection date. Every field requires a logic, definitely. So we need to write the logic afterwards. Disconnection date. So date we need to mention in this area. So next one, subsidy or unit, means subsidy. How many units government has to give subsidy? So that's the reason it is also integer, I think so, right? Integer. Okay. So I need to use this one, and then next one will go with a subsidy amount also we'll need to use. So copy subsidy amount, then integer. Okay. So if you require the document like a this ppt, if you require, definitely you can join in our WhatsApp channel. So I'm going to provide the link in our description, so you can join and you will get this ppt directly, and you can copy and paste this field names and as you require, right? So now everything will be fine, everything is good. Now I want to use this one. Simply I want to save this record. Okay. So simply I'm going to save this record. Whenever I'm going to save this record, you see here there is a bill number, it should be auto populate. That is also mandatory thing, right? So we need to make it as a bill number should be auto populate. So number we need to utilize. Where is that bill number? We need to give a right. Where is the bill number? Bill number. Energy charges due, last paid, units, bill number is not visible. I'll search it now. So bill, yes, I'm going to open the bill number. I'm going to use the, so same as this just previous table, how what I did same, I think I want to do this is table also advanced view. So in this advanced view I want to just click on default value, and very simple configurations, you don't worry about it. So get next padded number, right? I want to use a get next padded number, and simply I'm going to update it, and then I will go to number maintenance again. Okay. So number maintenance, so number maintenance, I'm going to click on number maintenance. I'm going to just click on new. Okay. What is the table? So consume, oh, sorry, not consumer, electricity bill, right? Electricity bill. So in this area, what is a prefix? If you want to keep any kind of the prefix, means no, I don't want to use any kind of the prefix. And as of now, the number will start with a, for example, so number will start with a 500. So I'm going to say that 500, and you can see that only four numbers we required. So our wish, if you want to just keep it anything, you can start with a number like a five numbers we need to use. So you better five numbers we can use. So simply I'm going to use no prefixes, nothing has to use. If you want to just use, you can use the prefix number, but as of now I'm not using any prefixes. So simply I'm going to submit, because according to my bill in electricity bill also no prefixes are there. That's the reason I'm not using any prefixes in this area. So that's the reason now I want to use the electricity, so bill, right? You can see that electricity bill. I'm going to open that new. Okay, so bill number 00501 is there. Previous bill date and present bill date, everything it will be looks perfectly right. And USC number is also there. Simply, I'm going to click on USC number. You will see that Ramakrishna number is there, right? So, but I don't want to see this name. I want to see the number, right? So that's the reason. First of all, you need to just click on this area, and simply you can go with a in this area filter conditions are there. Okay, and now you can see that edit personal filters. So I think if you want to just click on new, yeah, it's not for that. Just a minute, not like this. So I'm going to just click on in this area. You can see I'm going to open. See here, only one is showing, right? Not in this area actually. I'm going to just show in this area, and you can see configure is there now. So in that configuration, list layout is there. I'm going to click on list layout, and not for the name. I'm not showing the name. I don't want to show the name. I want to use the USC number only. USCNO number, right? I want to utilize, and simply I want to save this one. So now got it, right? So 001 0001 is there. If I'm going to select this one, Ramakrishna name is ready to appear. Why Ramakrishna name is appearing in this area? I don't want to see the Ramakrishna name. I want to see that bill number. Sorry, USC number only, right? So that's the reason we'll do one more step. For this reason, I will go to my electricity bill project, like a table. What is that? Electricity consumer details. So tables, you can go to the tables, and then simply you can go to tables, system definition tables. So where is that electricity consumer details? I'm going to open the electricity consumer details. For this reason, which is the visible one? So USCNO is a display is a false, right? So you can make it as a display is a true. And see that name is there now. So name should be so false as it is. It will be okay. That's fine. So I'm going to save this record. You will see that what is the changes will appear in our table. You will see whenever I'm going to refresh this record, you will see that. So now I'm going to select the 001001. Okay, that's fine. So USC number is selecting perfectly. Now I will make it as a different type of things I want to make. Okay, what kind of things I want to check, I want to show. So now let's we start with a configuration of this like a form. So what is the form configuration? I will show it to you. Right click on the header and configure and form design. Listen carefully. So now I want to make it a little bit different. So I want to make it as a one another section. I want to make it one another section. Now you can see that I want to use bill number, and the next one USC and one number only. That's it, enough. I don't want to use any kind of things in this area. So and remaining everything you need to create the sections. So what is the sections means? Like a what we need to keep the section names, like a mm, consumer bill details. Sorry, bill details. Bill details. I want to keep that section. Okay. So bill details, and now you can see that. mm, what is that? Previous bill date. I want to keep in this area, and present bill date. And the next one is a mm, previous bill amount. Where is the previous bill reading? Sorry, previous bill reading. Okay, and present bill reading also we need to sorry, present bill reading is showing in this area. I want to make it in this area. So previous bill reading, I'm going to make it in this area, right? I want to keep it in this area. And the next one is a units. So how many units are just consumed in that area. I want to just make it in this bill details. And next one, mm, what does that means? Previous bill and present bills. Okay. Mm, enough for this. Next one, what is the section we need to use? Mm, customer charges, everything we need to keep in another area. Okay. Yeah, I want to keep one more section. So one more section, and you can see that mm, bill charges, bill charges, anything you can just keep your section. So I just you keep it as a bill charges. And now you can see that energy charges. First of all, I want to keep energy charges in this area. Okay. And then one, okay, I think these are days also we need to use in this area. So number of days, so days completed and units, everything it will try to appear in bill details only. And next one, customer charges, I want to keep it in a customer charges, energy charges and customer charges I want to keep in this area. And any additional charges, so additional charges. Next one, any fixed charges, sorry, not in this, fixed charges I want to keep in this area. And the next one, if any fixed charges. And ed is also charges, I think, right? Ed is also charges details. And ed installments also the charges. Okay, so that's fine. And next one, what is the total amount also we need to get. So total amount. Okay, so that's fine, everything will be good. So now I'm going to use this one, next section I want to keep in the next section. This is a payment details. So payment details. So in this payment details I want to use the last paid amount. Okay, just I'm going to use last paid amount I want to use in this area. Subsidy amount, no. So last paid amount, last paid, how much he paid, sorry, which date he paid, right? Last paid. And amount also there. And if any subsidy units are there or not, I want to just use the subsidy units. And subsidy amount is there or not, I'm going to use in this area. If any due date, next disconnection date, that's it, enough. So I made a sections, everything sections I did. Okay, now let's we go with a dot walking. So this is a, I want to show it to you how it will be look like that. I will show it to you, right? First of all, I want to save this record. So I want to save this configuration. Now how it should be look like that, so I will show it to you. So simply when I'm going to refresh this one, you'll see how the form has to appear. So it's very simple and it looks very nice, right? So what does it means? Bill details means previous bill date. And so previous bill reading and previous bill date, so present bill date and present bill reading, and everything will be right to appear in this area. And what does it means, like a bill charges, so what kind of energy charges, customer charges, additional charges, fixed charges, ed and ed installments, total amount also it will be right to present. And payment details, last paid amount and last paid, and which date he paid, and subsidy amount, any units government is giving subsidy or not, and subsidy amount, what it will be, due date and disconnection date. So these logics will play afterwards, but before that we are going to just display all the records, all the record. For example, whenever I'm going to select this user usc number, so automatically his name is right a circle and everything we need to show in this area. So how we make it, I will show it to you. For this reason, I want to just make it a right click on the header. I'm going to click on configure and simply go to the form layout. Dot walking, we are going to just go to the we are going to create the dot working, right? So right click and now you can see that dot working we are going to make it. So it is, where is the USC and one number, right? So in this area, I want to just use the dependency views. Now, which we required, everything we are going to just show in this area. So now you can see, first of all, what I required, right, name we required, right? The name of the person, okay, right? Yes, and one name and address also we required, okay, that's fine. We required address and next one. So what we required and what does it means, like a category, anything you can just, if you want to just use the category like a cycle and so next one like a load in KW phases. So next one, SCNO number also we need to utilize, and you can see that STR code. Anything if you want to just use any, you can, any of the details you can use it. So poll number also. So enough, these many details are enough for this area. Now I want to just simply save, you see here. So automatically that electricity consumer details are right to appear in this area. I'll make a little bit different, so I'll make it, refresh this one. Okay, so now USC and one name. Okay, name is there. Name I'm going to keep it in this area. So address, and now there is a category, and what does that means? Address also there. Okay, everything will be like a category and a load in KW, and what does it means? SCN1 number. Actually, SCN1 number is upper position. Okay, and next one is a like this area. Enough. So these kind of the sections we are ready to see in our main screen, right? And that too, it is a by default, it is a read only we need to make, because so without read only we are unable to just, what does it means, for example, if we are going to update anything, so it is so difficult to automatically it was updating in your electricity consumer details. That's the reason in this area I want to just keep it as a read only. All the fields whichever we received from the electricity consumer table, every field should make it as a read only. I'll make it, so simply I will make it a read only. Okay, I think it is not showing. So directly it is not showing. Okay, we'll go with a any logic we need to write. In this area it is not showing. Don't worry, directly it is not possible to make it read only. So we will write a what does it means, UI policy for this area, and all the fields should be read only. Okay, as of now, so it is okay for that. Simply I'm going to save this record. Now I'll go to here, simply I'm going to refresh. You'll see that how it should be look like that. It's very simple and very easy. Now whenever I'm going to select, okay, whenever I'm going to select this USCNO number, you'll see that automatically, so name, SCNO number, category, address, okay, loading kilowatts and cycle, phase, STR code, pole number, everything will be appear in this area. So that is a benefit of this kind of the bill, like a production. So whenever we are going to utilize, we are going to type the bill number, USC number, not bill number, USC NO number, we are going to simply type in that area. It will be auto populate the total consumer details, and then you can start with a working on your bill details and everything. You can start working on that area. Okay, so that's the reason. So this is a creation of electricity bill table and configuration I already given, and in a next video I'll show how to create, that is a payment details table, and as well as we'll start logics on your tables, right? So I think if you like this video, please click on like button, and as of now if you're not subscribed our channel, subscribe, and next video definitely as soon as possible I will upload. Okay. So hope you will enjoy this video. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye.